Over the last 15 years, the number of deaths by suicide from middle-aged Australians has increased by 40%. Each year, more families and communities have to bear the burden that comes with losing a loved one. Why have we let this continue to happen, and how can we protect the pillars of our society? Today I will be discussing the ongoing issue of middle-aged suicide in Australia and propose the actions that can be taken to resolve this problem. Middle-aged people in Australia are critical for maintaining a functional society, as they are responsible for nurturing the youth and working to progress the nation. However, with 70% of all suicides being from middle-aged people, there comes an economic burden of $70 billion. The United Nations Sustainability Development Goals includes Target 3.4, which aims to reduce suicides by 2030. But how will we achieve this, and what is causing the issue? Suicide is complex in nature as it is related to the mental well-being of individuals. Looking at the leading factors for suicide in middle-aged Australians, we can see that 6 of the 8 highest factors are related to economic or social pressures that increase stress and anxiety. Furthermore, 27% of all suicides in this age bracket come from those in the lowest socio-economic quintile, where mental health literacy is not as strong and the quality of life is significantly lower. Despite the evidently increasing cases of suicide and mental illness, research suggests that mental health is not worsening, as depression and anxiety are being reported at roughly the same proportion each year. However, these claims don't look at the greater range of mental disorders such as bipolar disorder, dissocial disorders, and more that have had a 50% increase in reports over the last 10 years. Currently, the Department of Health has invested $391.7 million over a 5-year plan that aims to provide greater support and access to mental health services for young Australians, people with eating disorders, and domestic violence victims. Additionally, the Department of Social Services is focusing on low socioeconomic areas and programs to help those with drug and gambling addictions. A big flaw in these initiatives is the neglect of middle-aged Australians. Action needs to be taken to alleviate the social and economic pressures that they are subject to and improve mental health outcomes. We can consider reallocating campaign investments into promoting mental health literacy and suicide prevention for middle-aged people, alongside supporting disadvantaged individuals experiencing social pressures related to family or legal concerns. Moreover, investing in benefits for people that are unable to afford mental health services or those in low socioeconomic areas can be made by providing easier access to such facilities and improving the quality of them. In doing so, the economic costs incurred by suicide will decline since middle-aged Australians will be healthier and more productive. The return on investment will be crucial for future mental health development, as seen by similar initiatives for younger and older Australians, which yield returns of 2 to 3 times the initial investment. And finally, the greatest benefit of all is the strength that our support can provide to the families and communities of middle-aged people suffering from mental health issues. I will ask you again, why have we continued to let this happen? By taking initiative, we can safeguard and maintain the quality of our future through supporting the pillars of our society. So let's combat middle-aged suicides together for a better future.